You're in. Welcome aboard.
The idea for the film came from when I directed Monsters, Inc. At the end of the day, would crawl under my desk and just huddle up into a ball. And I had a lot of daydreams of just floating away. And so this idea of a house floating into the sky with balloons, coupled with the appeal and fun that I thought we could have with a grouchy old man, that's where the film started. And then we asked ourselves, why is he floating away? Where is he going? Why couldn't he just take the train? And that's what led us to a story of a promise to his wife that was unfulfilled and the reason for his journey. That sequence started fully scripted. We wrote multiple short little scenes. The first draft, we introduced the characters in a battle. Carl was trying to catch a bird, and Ellie came to the bird's defense and punched him. So now Carl was out for revenge. So it became a back and forth punching contest in the most unlikely places. We thought it was hilarious, but we showed it to the audience, and it just kind of went over like a lead balloon. Our head of story on the film came to me and said, I think this would work better with no dialogue. And I said, no, I think you're wrong. But he eventually talked me into it. My crockpot theory is I grew up watching Super 8 films that my parents had taken. There's something about stripping away some elements that makes it more emotional. Having something lacking makes the audience an active participant. And maybe this is why older filmmakers bemoaned the loss of the silent films. There's one moment in that montage where Ellie has to go to the doctor and it's implied that they can't have children, and that raised some eyebrows as we were developing the film. So we did experiment with taking it out. But the strange thing was, not only did we not feel the emotion as strongly in that one little scene, but the whole film lost a little bit. And I can't really fully explain that other than to say it was a real dark, low moment for them that made that relationship feel more real. The pain and loss of that situation bonded those characters together and made you empathize more for them. When we go out into the world and screen it, I sit over to the side and I sneak peeks at the audience. And we're only 7-10 minutes into the film and people are wiping away tears and really involved. And I thought, okay, I feel like we're onto something here. When we start out making these films, we're just trying to make something funny and entertaining and hopefully with a bit of heart and emotion to it. But they sometimes tap into people's own lives in ways that are completely unexpected. This is a bunch of pixels on the screen and none of it actually exists. So that's part of what I really love about making animated films is we can really make the audience care about these characters as though they're real people. These films in a way are dress rehearsals for life for a lot of people. When kids play house or cars, they're kind of acting out and trying this suit on. And I think films are a little bit of the same way. It's a way of understanding the world. And that's what we're striving to do with animation, is to take all the messiness of life and make it more pure and easy to understand.